beauty pageants ended up objectifying women. First of all, are you aware that women over 27 years of age aren't even eligible to participate? Does that mean women over 27, they are just not worthy of being called beautiful?
Is being a feminist bad? Do religious people hate atheists? Well, questions like these arise from incidents, stories, cases that we hear in our day-to-day lives. The more negative story you hear, the more negative you get about the concept.
And zero curvaceous figures are literally imposed on such young minds, leading to diplomacy, jealousy, and self-criticism. Women often resort to detrimental measures.
Nepotism is ubiquitous. Art, among professionals, and even in the parliament. Bollywood sure makes it more evident, since we already loved Kareena Starkid before he was born.
Some may say that they also judge their IQ levels, communication, and confidence. But what about their biased system of choosing their candidates based on their height, weight, looks, and even their body?
Because of recent Sushant Singh Rajput case. Really sad. Politics is the biggest pool of this nepotism, and in fact almost every field experiences this favorism, widely known as nepotism.
The incredible different facets of a woman to the world when it enabled the women to speak out for the massive struggle all over the globe.
Indira Gandhi was at the top of her game for 20 years. Rajiv Gandhi could not sustain the power, and Rahul Gandhi is still, struggling. To think rationally instead of bloodlines is what we need. So
I would rather say that it redefines beauty to be a harmonious amalgamation of confidence, persona, knowledge, compassion, and yes, of course, physical appearance too. And these are not just mere words.
be it COVID-19, unemployment issues, job issues, GDP issues, rent, housing, etc. We can all say one line and get over with. India की ना पॉपुलेशन बहुत ज़्यादा है.
हम सब लोग ये जानते हैं कि नेपोटिज्म अकेला बॉलीवुड में ना होके हम सबकी नेचर के अंदर इनकलकेट हो चुका है. हम इसको हर जगह देख सकते हैं.
Necessity for India, as according to the World Population Prospect 2019 reports by the United Nations, the Indian population is set to overtake that of the China population within a decade.
आपकी हाइट तो 5'6" से कम है, आपकी एज तो 25 नहीं है, आपकी एज तो 25 से कम होनी चाहिए. आप थोड़े मोटे नहीं लग रहे, साइज का ध्यान देना चाहिए. आप स्विमिंग कॉस्ट्यूम राउंड कर पाएंगे, तो क्या यह ऑब्जेक्टिफिकेशन नहीं है?
Our life is a result of our thinking process, and everyone has different thinking process and hence different perspectives. This was kind of spiritual touch.
टीचर्स के बच्चों को स्पेशल अटेंशन मिलना, जॉब में तुमसे कम डिजर्विंग एम्प्लॉय को मैनेजर का फेवरेट होने के कारण प्रमोशन मिल जाना, कभी ना कभी तो ये बातें सबको पिंच हुई होंगी ना.
Post this pandemic, we have to maintain the equilibrium between nature and industrialization. Pandemic ने किया स्वास्थ्य विभाग दा पर्दाफाश. This fancy headline actually depicts the issue all around us.
Do pageants objectify women? A 24-inch waist, a white smile, has to be at least 5'10". The right walk, the right gap between her thighs and her eyes. That and so much more to get that crown.
Beauty pageants glorify women. Beauty pageants give young women a platform to foray in the fields, be it entrepreneurship, armed forces, or the politics.
Beauty contest Miss World chairwoman Julia Morley stated that rounds like swimsuit in the contest do nothing for any of us except objectifying women.
See, COVID-19 with itself has brought a lot of unemployment, mortality, especially amongst the labor class of the world, thus pushing those people to the extremes. That is why I believe that the post-COVID era could be the era of socialist revolutions.
And it may sound odd to hear, but I think the world will be a better place. Because amidst all of the struggle, the one thing that we all have finally realized, that human empathy is the basic need. The same human empathy that was forgotten a long while ago.
It's the use of power and money for the benefit of one's own family. There is always a presence of invisible line in between the individuals related to the family and the outsiders. Nepotism is in our blood.
Okay. So let's assume a scenario that you are in a state of power and you can give a job either to your own kid who's not as qualified and to someone else who's overly qualified or rightly so qualified. whom would you give the job?
All of the streams have. Let it be even neat that we have to do that syllabus or a specific criteria after which we get selected in a medical college, and then we can only pursue the dreams of us becoming doctors. The very similar ways is we clearing the beauty pageant and entering those gates.
And that's based on centuries old toxic beauty stereotypes. And like every other lie that's been sold to us in this nation, they cover it up in the facade of we are looking for somebody to represent the nation.
Playing with the speaker will be heard again in the midnight time. And their future will light with Kato and Luminosity again in schools.
Zozibane Tunzi once quoted that the world we grew in, women like her are not considered beautiful. Yet again, she is Miss Universe 2019.
When the participants walk the ramp, we not only see stiff pieces of beauty but an epitome of self-esteem, wisdom and wits. For viewers, beauty pageants are a one-day show, but for the participants it's a totally different story.
Example, Pranav Dhanwade, son of an auto driver with a world record of 1009 runs over 327 balls, versus Arjun Tendulkar, son of Sachin Tendulkar with no records. Still, Arjun got selected for the Western Zone squad.
If you are a girl and you don't have a size 0, big eyes, long eyelashes, bigger lips and hollow cheeks, then you're not good enough, says the beauty competitions.
Enrolling into any pageant is one's personal choice, and beauty pageants are no different. It seems a little off-kilter to me when the society discourages the youth, especially the women, to enroll in such worthy pageants.